loves, and welcome back to my channel. And today we have a double Louis Vuitton unboxing. I'm gonna put these down. I went a tiny bit crazy because there's a collection that launched recently that is very me. I bet all of you can guess what collection that is. Today I'm gonna share what I got from the summer pastel collection. There were a limited number of bags for this collection. One of the smaller ranges I've seen from a summer collection in recent years. There were only 6 handbag options, and then they had the Keepall, like the travel options, and then SLGs. I do have one handbag to show you, and then one other really special item. If you're following me on my Instagram, you know there's a bit of a story time behind this bag that I'm going to show you, because I had originally selected another model, and then when it came in, it didn't really look that great on me, so I ended up swapping it out. Before I ramble on too much, by the way, if you're new here, hi, my name is Morgan. I make videos about luxury handbags, fashion, and lifestyle, so if that's your thing, please subscribe and turn on notifications. I upload once a week, and I would love to have you here. Let's get into my Louis Vuitton summer unboxing. We'll start with this beauty. This is the handbag. I've kept it in the bag. Sorry, that was a little loud. You could see the proper unboxing. It's still tied in gift wrapping. This is how the bag comes when you buy it from the store. And let's just get into it. Oh, these knots are so tight. And just remove the ribbon. Louis Vuitton does have more like simple packaging with a very simple dust bag. And here it is. Let me just set the box aside. And we have the pastel Marshmallow bag. I adore the name of this bag. When this collection came out, this is the one that I was immediately drawn to. The LVs here have glitter in it. You can see it better in person. It's really hard to show on the camera, but I fell in love with this, but it's very hard to find reviews on this bag, so I would definitely do an in-depth one after I've used it for a little bit, because there were hardly any reviews on YouTube, on Instagram. I was searching the hashtag Louis Vuitton Marshmallow. There's not that many people who at least have posted with the hashtags associated with this bag. What I could find in my original research before the collection came out was that this does not fit up on the shoulder, and it does come with a longer strap so you can wear it crossbody, but I don't like the look of it crossbody, and I wanted to make sure that it would fit on my shoulder. So I originally went for the PM on the go style, but when it came in, it was just so tiny on my body, and I'm 5'6" tall, and I just thought it didn't look great. I'll pop a video or a picture up here so you can see how it looked on me. One good thing about the PM size of the on the go is that if you're thinking about a Birkin 25, it's the same length. So if you're worried like me, now I know 100% I do not want a Birkin 25. It's gonna look so tiny on my frame. In case you were thinking of getting a Birkin 25, I highly recommend marching yourself into Louis Vuitton and having a look at the PM on the go. It's not exactly, you know, the same shape or the same exact handle drop, but it's very similar. So it can give you an idea of if a Birkin 25 would suit you, because it's really hard to be able to try one on. I'm so glad that I tried on the PM and I ordered it and it didn't work out, and I was able to return it at Louis Vuitton, because now I have that clarity of I definitely do not want a Birkin 25 for my height. But anyways, I digress. I just wanted to give you that little tidbit in case you were looking at a Birkin 25. So the PM came in and I tried it on and I was like, I don't love it. I went to pick it up the day the collection launched. This had already sold out in the store. My SA messaged me that morning, showed me it was there. I was like, okay, I'll come have a look. By the evening when I went, it was sold out. So they had this in the greenish colorway, so I tried it on, and luckily I was able to place an order for this. I had to wait another, I think it was like 5 days for it to come in, which is not a long time at all. So I'm just happy I ended up with this bag in the end, because I think it's just so much more me. But let me show you the bag a little bit. So you have this kind of, I don't think this is actually as big as the giant monogram. Let me compare. Yeah, see, here's the giant monogram and here's the monogram on this. So it's kind of like a newer medium monogram, I would say. This is the traditional monogram size, and this is bigger, but I think it's done a little smaller than the giant monogram, so it's proportional to the bag and how it looks, because if this was like much bigger, you wouldn't get these nice like designs around it on this style. The side, you have this like faux closure here. It's actually so that the handle can turn like this when you wear it crossbody. I fully intend to never wear this as a crossbody because I think it makes it look very dowdy, and I don't know, I just don't like the style at all as a crossbody. So I'm gonna carry this like on the crook of my arm, top handle. One bad thing about that is you do have the shoulder strap attachment here, and I'm never gonna attach a shoulder strap, so I thought maybe I'll tie a twilly or get like a decorative chain for the bag. The zipper at the top, the zipper is really good. My SA actually had me check the zipper before I left, because you know that crescent shaped bag that's really popular right now? She's saying that they're having a lot of issues with the zipper in that, because it says how steep the zipper goes up and down like this is a little tough to sew it into the bag, is the best way I can describe what she was describing to me. But this one has a more like gradual curve to it, so the zipper slides really nicely. But she did specifically ask me to check that before I took the bag home with me. Inside we have the strap. It's a shame that I don't like the style with the strap, because the strap is super cute. It's like this ombre, beautiful pastel leather strap. It looks like it's very adjustable. I'm not actually sure how this, oh, it's not put together. Okay, so I've got to put the strap together. Wow, really good at this luxury YouTubing thing. I didn't even realize that the strap was not put together, but okay, now that I have the strap together, it is adjustable, and it's like a buckle thing, and you have this to hold the end down. You have the typical Louis Vuitton clasps. These are the same ones you would get on like a pochette Matisse strap. This I might be able to use on maybe my mini pochette, or I can keep it for another bag. I can't think of another Louis Vuitton that I have that this strap would match, but I'm definitely not going to get rid of the strap. I will find another purpose for it. It'd even be cute as a belt, but I don't know if it'll go small enough even if I tighten it all the way. Anyways, on to the inside. The inside is lined in this beautiful purple canvas. You have a slip pocket here in the back, the little plaque here that says Louis Vuitton. Details on the hardware on this one are just beautiful. This is that turning hardware here. It just looks so stunning on the inside, and you have these like baby little monograms in the fabric. I prefer a fabric lined bag because it doesn't add weight to the bag. This is very lightweight, and it does have a big capacity to it. I tried my items inside, and there was more than enough room to fit all of my daily essentials that I typically carry. An idea of like how big this is, I would say it's probably gonna hold just as much, if not more, as a pochette Matisse would. But let me show you the other thing I was not planning on buying from the collection, but I definitely went home with. So since we have this giant bag, I'm sure you can figure out what is in here, and this is something I never thought I would go for, but let me tell you before I unbox this why I went for this. There were a few reasons, and the first one being that the price of this bag was 1,000 dirhams less than the PM on the go that I had originally ordered. And I didn't even look at this bag originally when I made my pre-order for this collection, because I thought it was going to be like $5,000–6,000 or something ridiculous. So I didn't even ask the price or ask about this bag, because I genuinely thought it was more than I wanted to spend on this piece. Waiting for her to bring out the PM I had ordered, and she said, I have a bag that I think you might like. We have one piece in the store. I said, okay, I'll take a look. And she brings out, let me just show you, the showpiece of this collection, the Keepall 45. Now, I'm going to tell you, I was hoping that this collection was going to have a Speedy. I don't have a Speedy in my collection. I want a Speedy, but they did not do a Speedy. And then I was like, okay, second option, maybe they'll do a bucket bag. No bucket bag. They literally had a PM, a GM on the go, a never full, two very, very small bags that can hardly fit like a phone and just small essentials, and the Marshmallow. Those were the 6 choices for handbags. That was it. I didn't want to duplicate my GM on the go because I already had a black one, and I didn't want to duplicate my Neverfull because I love my pastel Neverfull from a few summers ago. And then she brought this out, and I was like, okay, I have a Keepall, but I need this Keepall. Like, this is so much more me. Current Keepall is black empreinte leather. She brought this out, and she told me the price, and I felt how lightweight it was. I was like, I have to go for this. I can't leave this here because I know I will get so much use out of this. I thought I would sell on my empreinte Keepall, but then I had the idea because my partner is very hard to buy for. His birthday was yesterday as of the time I'm filming this. I was like, you know what? Every time we travel together and I take my black Keepall, he'll make a comment about how it's like his black Keepall or like he wants to use it, like, you know, jokingly. But you know what? If I get this, I'm gonna give him my black one. Technically bought this for his birthday if we want to rationalize this in the crazy handbag collecting lady mind. You have someone who's so hard to buy for and the opportunity presents itself that you can give them something that they've been asking for, you know they would use and they actually want. It makes sense. So rather than sell it on, it's now in his luggage collection and this is my Keepall. Let me show you the strap that it comes with. Everything is so stunning. It's the same inside, this purple fabric lining. This is so much more lightweight than my Empreinte Keepall. And the accessories with this are insane. This is the luggage tag it comes with, and I think I am going to get it hot stamped. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do my initials, but I know that Louis Vuitton does different like designed hot stamps, and they said I could bring it in anytime I wanted to have it done. So once I decide, I think I will do that because I think this would be a cute little piece I might actually keep on the bag, even use it on my Marshmallow bag. I love this as like a little key ring. Then of course you have the little lock, keys, and the dust bag that they come with. I do use the lock and keys on my Keepall, but in case I have a handbag that's too big to fit in the hotel safe, that's how I lock it up in my bag when I'm going out of the hotel for the day. I believe we have to put these straps together. Little guy is to put around your straps, to hold your straps together. So this is like a little buckle, actually big enough for my wrist that if I wanted to make this a bracelet, I could. So here is the tiny handle thing as a bracelet. It's a nice little extra, and I actually never use this on my current Keepall, so finding a use as a bracelet might be something where I actually get use out of this for once. Now I've got the strap together. This is the shoulder pad that will go up here when you carry the bag. This, I do believe, is leather. The entire Keepall is actually canvas, even from the handles to everything that's on the bag. But the strap feels like leather and smells like it. So I'm pretty sure that the accessories on the Keepall are actually leather. You also have the traditional little hooks. They're a little bigger than on a handbag. It has a big range of adjustment holes here, so you can make this super comfortable no matter what height you are. Just love the combination of the colors and how it goes with the colors on the bag. Buying advice for any of this collection is like you really need to run very quickly to your essays to see what is left. I know a lot of it's sold out in many countries. Last week they still had a few pieces in the Dubai Mall store because I know they got a second shipment of it. The Marshmallow one was in fact restocked after that launch day when it had sold out and I was there and I had to order one for myself. So I think they get, you know, whatever is left over in the factory that has been made for this collection is being like distributed to the boutiques. So there is a chance that you could still get your hands on a piece from this collection, though it was incredibly limited from what I heard. They only had one piece of this in Dubai, at least on launch day, and I don't know if they got more or not. When I was posting about this on my stories, I know I had a few of you reach out saying it's really hard to get in your countries, so it depends country to country if you can still get your hands on this collection. So I know a lot of people are comparing this collection to the Escale collection from 2 summers ago, I believe. So I wanted to show you my Escale Neverfull and the Pastel collection from this year. As you can see, the monogram is smaller. They do have some similar colors, but how they're laid out and the way the colors are done is different. This is more of like a tie-dye, one color than the next effect, and this is kind of more blended in together. But if you do love the Escale collection, I think this is really going to fit in with your style. But just so you can kind of see how the monogram is different as well, is a side-by-side comparison. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. I will make sure to do an update with my Marshmallow bag once I've been using it and I really know the pros and cons of it. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this collection. I know it's kind of a polarizing collection, like if you don't like pastels and light colors, maybe it's not for you, but I would love to hear what you thought about how many bags they made, the colors that they chose, because they did have like green versions in some other shapes for this collection, but it was so different to the pastels that it didn't even really feel like the same collection in my opinion. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that down below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok to see how I style my bags, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!